Hey champs of ExamsNet, welcome to the question series of ExamsNet. Students, you must have explored our website www.examsnet.com. This site is a great place for you to practice your entrance exam question papers because here you will find the solutions of so many entrance exam question papers along with their detailed PDF solution. And you must download our app. The link is available in the description box. So today students, we will be solving JEE Main 2025 28th January Shift 2 paper. Okay. So in this particular paper, I'll be solving the mathematics part of the paper. So starting with the very first question of the mathematics section, that is question number 1. If sigma r equals to 1 to 13, 1 over sine pi by 4 plus r minus 1 pi over 6, sine pi by 4 plus r pi over 6 equals to a root 3 plus b, where this a, b belongs to z, then a square plus b square is equals to. So we have to find the value of a square plus b square. So we are given with sigma r equals to 1 to 13. 1 over this na. So this we can write this as 1 over this, we can write it as sine pi over 4 plus r pi over 6 minus pi over 4 plus r minus 1 pi over 6. Okay. Okay. So now if we subtracted it eventually and into, wait a minute, it will be sine in denominator pi by 4 plus r minus 1 pi 6 into sine this pi over 4 plus r pi over 6 into 1 over sine pi over 6. Okay. So when we solve it, the numerator will eventually equals to 1. Okay. So from here, s will be equals to 2 sigma r equals to 1 to 13. This can be written as cos pi by 4 plus r minus 1 pi over 6. Okay. And in denominator, we can write sine pi over 4 plus r minus 1 pi over 6 minus cos pi by 4 plus r pi over 6 over this sine pi by 4 plus r pi over 6. Okay. So from now, s will be equals to 2 sigma r equals to 1 to 13 and cos over sine is nothing but cot. So it will be cot pi over 4 plus r minus 1 pi over 6 minus cot. This will be, this is r minus 1, not plus 1, r minus 1. This is cot pi over 4 plus r pi over 6. Okay. So it will be equals to 2. Limit is from r equals to 1 to 13. So we can write it as cot pi over 4 plus 0 pi over 6 minus cot pi over 4 plus pi over 6. Okay. Plus cot pi over 4 plus pi over 6 minus cot pi over 4 plus 2 pi over 6 and up to so on, and plus cot pi over 4 plus 12 pi over 6 and minus of cot pi over 4 plus 13 pi over 6. Okay. So when we add them, we get 2 cot pi over 4 minus cot pi over 4 plus 13 pi over 6. Okay. It will be equals to 2. This will be root 3 minus 2. So our answer is 2 root 3 minus 2. Okay. 2 root 3 minus 2. So this 2 root 3 minus 2 does not matches here. But our answer is 2 root 3 minus 2. This s will be equals to this 2 root 3 minus 2. Okay, then we have to compare it with that given in the question. Okay, a root 3 plus b. A root 3 plus b. So a will be 2 and b will be equals to minus 2. So we have to find what? A square plus b square. So a square plus b square will be 4 plus 4. It means 8. So our answer is 8. Means option B is the correct answer. Okay. Next question is 2. Bag B1 contains 6 white and 4 blue balls. Bag B1 contains 6 white and 4 blue balls. Bag B2 contains 4 white and 6 blue balls. Bag B3 contains 5 blue balls and 5 white balls. One of the bags is selected at random and a ball is drawn from it. If the ball is white, then the probability that the ball is drawn from bag B2 is okay. So the formula so that the ball is drawn from bag B2 probability will be B2 and white ball. It will be probability of B2 into probability of white only from B2 over a white ball probability. Okay. So if we talk about probability of B1, so it will be 1 by 3. Again, probability of B2 will be 1 by 3. And probability of B3 will be again 1 by 3. Okay. And this probability of, let us say, picking a white ball from B1 will be, B1 is 6 plus 4, 10 na? And white is 6. So 6 over 10. So probability of picking white ball from B2 will be 4 over 10. And probability of picking white ball from B3 will be 5 over 10. Okay. So this probability of white ball, picking white ball, it may be from bag B1, B2, B3, any can be. So it will be sigma I equals to 1 to 3 probability of BI, where I is this B1, B2, B3, 1, 2, 3 into probability of white from BI, where this I is again white over B1, white over B2 and white over B3. So it will be 1 over 3. Since these are 1 over 3 na, equals to this 6 over 10 plus 4 over 10 plus 5 over 10. Okay. So when we solve it into, when we solve it, we get 1 over 3, 6, 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15 over 10. So it will be 3 5s are 15 means 5 over 10 means it will be 1 over 2. So putting this in above formula means in this formula, so it will be probability of B2. Probability of B2 is 1 by 3 into probability of taking white from B2. White from B2 is this 4 over 10 over probability of white is 1 by 2. So when we solve it, it will be 4 over 30 over 1 by 2 means, so it will be 4 over 2, 15 is 30. So 4 over 15. So our answer is 4 over 15 means option D is the correct answer. Now question 3. Let S be the set of all words that can be formed by arranging all the letters of the word garden. Garden. From the set S, one word is selected at random. The probability that the selected word will not have vowels in the alphabetically order. Will not have vowels. Okay. Vowels means A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. So it will not have vowels. So will not have vowel means probability of not having vowel means 1 minus probability of having vowels. Okay. So it will be 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 na. So it will be 6 factorial over 2 factorial over total 6 factorial. Okay. So it will be 1 minus 6 factorial over 2 factorial over 2 factorial means 6 factorial cancel out. 1 minus 1 over 2 factorial means 1 by 2. So it will be 2 minus 1 over 2 means 1 by 2. So our answer is 1 by 2 means option A is the correct answer. Now question number 4. Let the coefficient of the three consecutive terms tr plus 1 and tr plus 2 in the binomial expansion of a plus b whole power 12 be in GP. Geometric progression, and let P be the number of all possible values of R. Let Q be the sum of all rational terms in the binomial expansion this, then P plus Q is equals to. So coefficients of three consecutive terms TR, TR plus 1, TR plus 2, they are in GP. Okay. So the Q be the sum of all the rational numbers in the binomial expansion this 4 root 3 plus 3 root 4 raised to the power 12 and binomial expansion of a plus b raised to the power 12. So it will be 12 CR power 2 will be equals to 12 CR minus 1 into 12 CR plus 1. But no three consecutive binomial coefficient are in GP. So this implies that P is equals to 0. Okay. Now for 3, 1 by 4 plus 4, 1 by 3 raised to the power 12. This TR plus term will be equals to 12 CR 4, let us say K by 3 and 3 into 3, this 3, 12 minus K over 4. Okay. So for the rational terms, this K will be equals to 0 and this K will be equals to 12. Okay. So sum of all the rational terms, sum of this rational terms will be equals to 12 C0 into 40 into 3 raised to the power 3 plus 12 C12 into 4 raised to the power 4 into 3 raised to the power 0. So solving it, we get 4 raised to the power 0 means 1, 3 raised to the power 3, and this will be 27 plus 256. Okay, so it will be 27 plus 256 means 283. So Q will be equals to 283 and P will be equals to 0. So from P plus Q, it will be 0 plus 283 means 283. So our answer is 283 means option D is the correct answer. Okay. Now the next question is fifth. Two equal sides of an isosceles triangle are along minus x plus 2y equals to 4 and x plus y equals to 4. If m is the slope of its third side, then the sum of all possible distinct values of m is. Okay. So we are given it two equal sides of an isosceles triangles are along this and this. So let us say these are two sides. Okay, so let this equation be minus x plus 2y equals to 4 and this equation be x plus y equals to 4. Okay, and if m is the slope of the third side, let us say this is the third side, if its slope is m, then the sum of all possible distinct values of m is. So the slope of this third side, will be equals to slope of the perpendicular bisector of these two lines. Okay, slope of the perpendicular bisector of the two lines. Now, these two lines are minus x plus 2y equals to 4 and x plus y equals to 4. So we can write minus x plus 2y minus of 4 under root of 4 plus 1, 5. It will be equals to plus minus x plus y minus of 4 over under root of 2. Okay. So h1 will be equals to this root 2 minus of x plus 2y minus of 4 will be equals to, let us first take positive. So under root of 5 x plus y minus of 4. And second one is when we take negative sign. So it will be root 2 minus x plus 2y minus of 4 will be equals to minus of under root of 5 x plus y minus of 4. Okay. So we have to find the values of m na. So for L1 line, it will be this will be under root of 5 plus under root of 2 over under root of 5 minus 2 root 2. Okay. And for line 2, it will be under root of 5 minus under root of 2 over under root of 5 plus 2 root 2. Okay. So sum of all. So ML1 plus ML2 will be equals to here will be minus also. Okay. Minus. So minus under root of 5 plus under root of 2 over under root of 5 minus 2 root 2 plus under root of 5 minus under root 5 over under root 5 plus 2 root 2. Okay. So when we add them, we get minus a plus b, a minus b. So is a square minus b square. So a square minus b square means 5 minus b square. 2 to the 4 into 2, 8. So 5 minus 8 means this will be minus of 3. Okay. So it will be root 5 plus root 2 and this will be root 5 plus 2 root 2 and plus root 5 minus 2 root 2 into root 5. This will be root 2 minus of root 2. Okay. So when we solve it, we get minus of, this will be minus of root 5. Okay, root 5 into root 5, it will be 5 plus it will be 2 root 10 plus it will be root 10 plus 2 into 2, 4. And this will be plus 5 and plus minus minus means root 10. This will be minus plus minus 2 into root 10. Okay. And minus minus plus. This will be 2 into root 2 into root 2 means root 4 means it will be 2. Okay. Over minus of 3. So this will cancels out and it will become minus of 5 plus 5, 10, 4, 4, 8 over minus of 3. So it will minus 3, 6, 18. So it will be 6 answer. So our answer is 6 means option B is the correct answer. Now question 6. Let A given by this matrix and P given by this matrix where theta is greater than 0. If B equals to P A P transpose and C equals to P transpose B 10 P, then the sum of the diagonal element of C is M over N. So where G, C, D, M comma N equals to 1. So we have to find the value of M plus N. Okay. So first of all, we are given with matrix A 1 by root 2 minus of 2, 0 and 1 and P is cos theta minus of sin theta into cos theta. Okay. Now P into P transpose will be if we talk about P into P transpose, so it will be P first cos theta minus of sin theta into cos theta, and now P transpose. So it will be cos theta sin theta minus of sin theta and cos theta. So when we multiply these two, so it will be cos square theta plus sin square theta 1. It will be cos theta sin theta minus cos theta sin theta 0. Sin cos minus cos sin 0. It will be this will become cos square theta sin, it will be 1. So it will be 1 eventually, okay? And C is P transpose B10 into P. C is P transpose B10. B10, we can write B as B into B9 into P. Okay, so we can write it as P transpose and B. Okay, A is given by this and B is given by PA into P transpose. PA into P transpose. So in this line, we can write PA into P transpose into this B9 into P. So we can write it as, if we take here, so it will be AP transpose. Okay. This is P transpose. This B is PA into P transpose. This is B9 into P. So P transpose. Okay. Wait a minute. This will be can be written as PA into P transpose. This is B9, na? Okay, if we write B9 as B into B8, B9 as B into B8, so this can be written as B is this, so we can write it as AP transpose, PAP transpose into B8 into P. So it will become this A square P transpose B8 into P. And further solving in the same way, where we keeps on writing B8 as B into B7, then B7 as B into B6, and so on. So eventually this C will be equals to at last A10. Okay. So for A10 means A is this. A is this. So for A10, we can write it as, if we do diagonal sum, so sum of the diagonal elements of A10 will be equals to this 1 over root 2 10 plus 1 power 10 means 1 only. So it will be 1 over 32 plus 1 means it will be equals to 33 over 32. So it will be equals to m over n. So we have to find the value of m plus n. So m plus n will be equals to 33 plus 32 means it will be equals to 65. So our answer is 65 means option B is the correct answer. Now next question is 7. If alpha plus I beta and gamma plus I del are the roots of this equation where I is under root of -1, then we have to find the value of alpha, gamma plus beta del. Okay. So we are given with x square minus 3 minus 2ix minus 2I minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay. Let us say P and Q be are its factor. If P and Q are the factors of this equation, then the sum of the factors will be equals to minus of B, means 3 minus 2I. Okay. And we can write 3 minus 2I as 1 plus 2 minus 2I, and product of the factors is equals to C, means minus 2I plus of 2, or we can write it as 2 minus 2I or 1, 2 minus 2i. Okay. So from these two, p plus q is 1 plus 2 plus 2i, and pq is 1, 2 minus 2i. So when we solve it, p will be equals to 1 plus 2, sorry, it is minus now. 1 plus 2 minus 2i minus of q, and putting this value here, 1 plus 2 minus 2i minus of q, it will be equals to 1 into 2 minus 2i. Okay. So this will be equals to p plus p into 2 minus 2i p into q, na, sorry. This is p is equals to this, and p into q is this. So p into q. So it will be, not p will be here. It will be 1 plus 2 minus 2i minus q into this q. It will be equals to 1, 2 minus 2i. Now, when we solve it, we get q plus 2 minus 2i q minus of q square. It will be equals to 2 minus 2i. Okay. So this will be equals to q plus 2q minus 2iq minus q square equals to 2 minus 2i. So when we write it as the quadratic equation, we get minus of q square plus of q minus of 2 will be equals to 2iq. 2q plus q, this will be 3q. This will be 2iq minus of 2i. Okay. So when we solve it, we get q is equals to 2 minus 2i. Okay. And using this 2 minus 2i in this p. So p will be equals to 1 plus 2 minus 2i and minus of 2 minus 2i. So this cancels out. So p will be equals to 1 plus 0i. So p is 1 plus 0i and q is 2 minus 2i. So from here, this alpha gamma will be equals to alpha into this gamma. It will be equals to 2. If alpha gamma is equals to 2, so, and beta del is 0. So alpha gamma plus beta del will be equals to 2 plus 0 means 2. So our answer is 2 here, means option C is the correct answer. Now question number 8. The area of the region bounded by the curves x1 plus y square equals to 1 and y square equals to 2x. Okay. So we have to find the area. So for the area, first we'll draw it. Y square equals to 2x and this x1 plus y square equals to 1. It means it will be like this. It will be like this. So we have to find the area of this portion. Y square equals to 2x. This is x1 plus y square equals to 1. Okay. So we have to find the area of this portion. Okay. So this is plus 1 and this is minus 1. And the intersection point will be, if this is plus 1. So it will be 1 comma 2, 1 by 2 comma 1. And this will be 1 by 2 minus of 1. Okay. So for this, we can write x is equals to 1 over 1 plus y square. Okay. And from here, we can write x is equals to y square over 2. And solving these two, when we solve these two, we get 1 over 1 plus y square will be equals to y square over 2. So 2 will be equals to y square plus y raised to the power 4. So y raised to the power 4 plus y square minus 2 equals to 0. It means y will be equals to plus minus 1. Okay. So area will be equals to, when we take limit minus 1 to plus 1. So area will be equals to 1 over 1 plus y square minus y square over 2 dy. Okay. So when we solve it, we get 1 over 1 plus y square dy. So it will be tan inverse y, and it will be minus of y cube over 3. 3 to just 6. And limit will be from minus 1 to plus 1. So solving it, tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse minus 1. So it will be pi by 2, and this will be minus of 1 by 3. So our answer is, area is pi by 2 minus 1 by 3. Means option A is the correct answer. Now question 9. The square of the distance of the point 15 by 7, 32 by 7 and 7 from the line x plus 1 over 3 equals to y plus 3 over 5 equals to z plus 5 over 7 in the direction of this vector. Okay, let us say this is the line L, which is x plus 1 over 3 equals to y plus 3 over 5 equals to z plus 5 over 7. And let us say these are the coordinates 15 by 7, comma 32 by 7, comma 7. Okay. And in the direction of the vector iota cap plus 4j cap plus 7k cap. We have to find the square of the distance of this point from this line. Okay. So let us say these are the point, let us say, for some lambda which lie on the point line L. Okay, let us say there is some point lambda which lie on this line L. So for this we can write lambda plus 15 over 7. Okay, comma this 4 lambda plus 32 over 7, comma this 7 plus 7 lambda. It is for some lambda point which lie on L. So solving it, we get lambda plus 15 by 7, and this is plus x plus 1 over 3. So plus 1 over 3 will be equals to 7 lambda plus 7 plus 5 over 7. So if we solve these two, we get this will be 7 lambda plus 15 plus 7. It will be equals to 21 lambda plus 21 plus 15. So 14 lambda plus 21 plus 15 minus 15 minus 7 will be equals to 0. So 14 lambda plus 20 plus 14 will be equals to 0. So lambda will be equals to minus 1. So when lambda equals to minus 1, then square of the distance. So square of the distance will be equals to lambda is minus 1. Na? For minus 1, the square of the distance will be equals to, this will be under root of 66, means square of the distance. If we take PQ square, so it will be 66. So our answer is 66 here. Okay. Now question number 10. Let f be a function from R to R, be a twice differential function such that f2 is equals to 1 and fx, if fx equals to xfx for all x belongs to R, then limit 0 to 2x f dash dx is 6, and from 0 to 2 x square f double dash dx equals to 40. Then we have to find the value of this function. Okay. Now we are given that 0 to 2 x f dash x dx equals to 6. Okay. So when we solve it, we get f dash x. This will be, when we integrate it, we get x square over 2 from limit 0 to 2 dx minus 0 to 2 integration with parts. Okay. F double dash x into this x square over 2 dx, and it is equals to 6 na. So this, when we put the limit from 0 to 2 means 2 square over 2, 4 by 2 means 2 f dash x, 2 f dash, and x is 2, 2 f dash 2, and this we are given it as 40, and it is equals to 6. So it will be equals to, we are given with 0 to 2 x square f double dash x dx. So 0 to 2 f double dash x, this x square dx, and there is 2 also na. So it will be 26 here. So this f dash 2 will be equals to 13. Okay. And it is also given as that f x is equals to x into fx. Okay. So this f dash x will be equals to x f dash x plus fx. Okay. So when we put x equals to 2, so this f dash 2 will be equals to 2 f dash 2 plus f2, and we have find f dash 2 as 13. Okay. So if we put f dash 2 as 13 and we are given as f2 equals to 1, so f dash 2 is 13 and 2 f dash 2 and f2 is 1. So it will be 12 over 2 will be f dash 2. So f dash 2 will be 6 here. Okay. So we have to find the value of f dash 2 plus 0 to 2 fx dx. So 0, since we know that 0 to 2 x f dash x is 6. So when we solve it, x fx 0 to 2 minus 0 to 2 capital F, huh? Since this f dash x is fx na, fx equals to capital Fx, so we will use here capital Fx value. So 0 to 2 capital Fx dx, it is given as 6. So this will be equals to 0 to 2 fx dx will be equals to, this will be 6 and it will be minus of 8. So it will be minus of 2. Okay. So 0 to 2 fx dx will be equals to minus of 2. So therefore, we have to find the value of f dash 2 plus this. So f dash 2 plus this minus of 2 will be equals to f dash 2. F dash 2 is 6 na. So it will be f dash 2. Sorry, f dash 2 is 13. So 13 minus 2, it will be 11 here. So our answer is 11. So option D is the correct answer. Now question number 11. If the components of A is given as alpha iota cap plus beta j cap plus gamma k cap along and perpendicular to the B vector equals to 3 iota cap plus j cap minus k cap respectively are this and this and this, then alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square is equals to, okay. So components of A along and perpendicular to B. So component of A along B is, let us say, A vector dot B vector over modulus of B vector into B vector. And we have to find the value of alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square, na. So for this, we can write alpha, beta, gamma dot this will be 3 1 minus 1 over under root of 11 and into 3 iota cap plus j cap minus of k cap. Okay. So this will be 3 alpha plus beta minus gamma over under root of 11 into 3 iota cap plus j cap minus of k cap. So it will be equals to 16 over 11 3 iota cap plus j cap minus of k cap. This implies that a vector minus of a dot b vector dot b will be equals to, let us say, v2 vector. Okay. And this a vector will be equals to both v1 vector plus v2 vector. So a will be equals to this 44 comma 11 and comma minus of 33 over this 11. Okay. Therefore, from here alpha will be equals to 4, beta will be equals to 1 and gamma will be equals to minus 3. Okay. So we have to find the value of alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square, means 16 plus 1 plus 9. So it will be 26, means option C is the correct answer. Now next question 12. If fx is given by this function where f0 is minus 6, then we have to find the value of f1. Okay. We are given with fx is equals to integration 1 over x to the power 1 by 4, 1 plus x to the power 1 by 4 dx. Okay. Let us say this x to the power 1 by 4 equals to t. So dx will be equals to 4t cube into dt. Okay. So we can write 4t cube into dt over t into t plus 1 will be equals to, taking 4 constant out, integration of t cube over t plus 1. Okay. So it will be t square minus 1 over t plus 1 plus 1 over t plus 1. This term can be written as t square minus 1 over t plus 1 into 1 over t plus 1 and then dt. Okay. Now it will be equals to fx will be equals to this 4 and it will be x power 1 by 2 over 2 minus x power 1 by 4 plus log of x 1 by 4 plus 1. Okay. And plus c constant term. Now we are given with f0 equals to minus 6. f0 equals to minus 6. If we put here f0 equals to minus 6, then from here f0 is minus 6. So c will be equals to minus 6 here. So f1 will be equals to 1 raised to the power this minus 1 raised to the power this log of 1 plus 1. So it will be 4 log e base 2 and minus of 2, since c is minus of 6. So our answer is f1 equals to 4 log e base 2 minus 2. 4 log e base 2 minus 2 means option C is the correct answer. Okay. Now question number 13. If A and B are the points of intersection of the circle x square plus y square minus 8x equals to 0 and the hyperbola x square over 9 minus y square over 4 equals to 1 and a point P moves on line 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals to 0, then the centroid of triangle PAB lies on the line. Okay. So we are given with the circle equation x square plus y square minus of 8x equals to 0 and hyperbola equation is given as x square over 9 minus y square over 4 is equals to 1. Okay. So when we solve these two equations, because A and B are the point of the intersection of the circle as well as of the hyperbola, so solving it, we get x square over 9 minus 8x minus of x square over 4 is equals to 1. Okay. So when we solve it, we get 4x square minus 72x plus 9x square equals to 36. Okay. So from here we can write 13x square minus 72x minus of 36 is equals to 0. So 13x square minus 78x plus of 6x minus 36 will be equals to 0. So when we factorize it, we get taking 13 common, so it will be x minus 6 plus 6 x minus 6 equals to 0. So from here we see that x equals to 6 or x equals to minus 13 over 6. So neglecting this minus 13 over 6 and using x over 6, so we get putting it one of the above equations. So we get let us say in this equation. Okay. So we get 6 square plus y square minus 8 into 6 is equals to 0. So from here y square will be equals to 48 minus 36. So y will be equals to plus minus root 12. Okay. So since point A and B are the intersections of circle A and B, so point A will be 6 comma root 12 and point B will be 6 comma minus root 12. Okay. So, and it is saying that and a point P moves on the line this, then the centroid of triangle PAB. Point P, let us say 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals to 0. Now we are given with 2x plus minus 3y plus 4. 2x minus 3y plus 4 equals to 0. And a point P moves on this line, then the centroid of triangle PAB. Since the line is moving, so let us say P coordinates be h comma 2h plus 4 over 3. Okay. So centroid of triangle PAB will be equals to this 12 plus h over 3 comma 2h plus 4 over 9. Okay. So and we are given with the options 4x minus 9y equals to 12, 6x minus 9y equals to 20. So 12 plus h over 3 and 2h plus 4 over 9. Wait a minute. Centroid is 12 plus h over 3 comma 2h plus 4 over 3. Sorry, 2h plus 4 over 9. 9. So if we see these centroids, so it will line on 12h plus h over 3. So so it will be, let us say, if we talk about option B, na, so 6, 12h plus over 3 plus minus 9, 2h plus 4 over 9, 9 and cancels out, 3 2s are 6, 12 2s are 24, minus of 2h, 2h, 2h cancels out, and minus of this 20. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. It means 6, 12 plus h over 3 minus 9, 2h plus 4 over 9. Okay. So 9, 9 cancels out. 3, 2 just 6. So it will be 12 to the 24 plus of 2h minus of 2h and minus of 4. So 2h cancel out. 24 minus 4 equals to 20. Means option B satisfied these centroids. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. Now next question 14. If the midpoint of a chord of the ellipse x square over 9 plus y square over 4 equals to 1 is this midpoint, then the length of the chord is this, then we have to find the value of alpha. Okay, so let us say this is x square over 9 plus y square over 4 equals to 1. Okay, and midpoint of the chord is root 2 comma 4 by 3. So if this is the ellipse, then these will be minus 3 comma 0, it will be 3 comma 0, it will be 0 comma minus 2, and it will be 0 comma 2. Okay, so let us say t equals to s1. We always use this for solving ellipse question. Okay, so if t equals to s1, then this will be root 2x over 9 plus this will be 1 over 4, 4 by 3 y minus 1. So it will be equals to 2 over 9 plus 16 over 9 into 4 minus of 1. Okay, so it will become root 2x over 9 plus 4 cancel. So y over 3 and minus 1 cancel. So it will be 2 over 9 plus 4 over 9. So again solving it more, we get root 2x over 9 plus y over 3. It will be equals to 6 over 9 means it will be equals to 2 over 3. So again root 2x over 9. Okay, y over 3, it will be equals to 2 over 3. And when we solve it, so we get root 2x plus it will be 3y equals to 6. Okay, this is our equation. Now it is saying that the length of the chord is 2, length is given as 2 root alpha over 3, and we have to find this value of alpha. So now the point of intersection of chord and ellipse will be root 2x plus 3y equals to 6 now. So it will be 6 minus 3y whole square and over 18 plus y square over 4 equals to 1. Okay, so now this will become 2 minus y whole square over 9 2 is 18 plus y square over 4 equals to 1. Okay, so now expanding the bracket term, we get 2 4 plus y square minus of 4y plus of y square, it will be equals to 4. So 3y square minus 8y plus 4 equals to 0. So solving it, we get y equals to 2 and y equals to 2 by 3. Okay, so the points will be, they will be 0 comma 2 and they will be 0 comma 2 and this 2 root 2 comma 2 by 3. Okay, so the length of the chord will be under root of this 2 root 2 whole square plus 2 by 3 minus 2 whole square. Okay, so when we solve it, we get 2 to the 4 to the 8 plus minus of 1 by 3. Sorry, 3 to the 6 minus 2 4. Minus of 4 by 3 means 16 over 9. So solving it, we get minus 72 plus 16. 88 over 9. So it will be under root 88 over 3. So if we solve this under root of 88, we get 2 root 22 over 3. So comparing it with that given in the question, that is 2 root alpha over 3. So the value of alpha here is 22. So our answer is alpha equals to 22, means option B is the correct answer. Now question 15. Let x denote the greatest integer less than or equals to x. then the domain of fx equals to sec inverse 2x plus 1 is. Okay, so we are given with fx equals to sec inverse 2x plus 1. Okay, so this 2x plus 1, it will be greater than equals to 1, or we can say that this 2x plus 1 will be less than and equals to minus 1. Okay, so if it is greater than equals to 1, then 2x will be greater than equals to 0, and if it is less than minus 1, so this 2x will be less than and equals to minus 2. So from here this x is greater than equals to 0, or from here this x is less than and equals to minus 1. So this implies that x is greater than equals to 0, or x is less than and equals to 0. Okay, so if we talk about the domain of this fx, so it will be greater than equals to 0, less than and equals to 0. So domain will be from minus infinity to plus infinity and of open bracket. Okay, so our answer is option C. Now next question is 16. Let f be a function between close bracket 0 and 3. A be defined by a function fx given by this, and g is a function between close bracket 0 and open bracket infinity. B be defined by function gx by this. If both the functions are onto an s defined by this, then ns is equals to, means the number of elements in s is equals to. Okay, so we are given with a function fx as 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 7. So first of all we'll differentiate it. So we get 6x square minus 30x plus 36 is equals to 0. Okay, so it will be x square minus 5x plus 6, it equals to 0. So when we factorize it, we get x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 equals to 0. So it will be x minus 3, taking minus 2 common, so it will be x minus 3, means x equals to 2 and x equals to 3 are its vector. So now putting these factors in this fx, so let it starts from 0. Okay, so f0 will be 7. Okay, and when we put f2, so f2 will be 2 into 2 to the 4 to the 8 minus 15 into 2 to the 4 plus 36 into 2 plus 7. So it will be 16 minus 34 the 60 plus 2 carry 1 3 to 6 1 7 plus 7. So it will be 7 8 9 9 and 6 5 carry 1 8 1 95 minus 60. So it will be 5 35. Okay, so f2 will be 35, and if we find f3, so f3 will be 2 into 3 cube minus 15 into 3 square plus 36 into 3 plus 7. So it will be 2 into 27 minus 15 into 9 plus 36 into 3, means 108 plus 7. So it will be 54 minus 135 plus 108 plus 7. So solving it, we get f3 is equals to 34. Okay, means f0 equals to 7, f2 equals to 35, and f3 equals to 34. So if we make a pair of it, so since s is an function where x belongs to z and x belongs to a and x belongs to b, so if we talk about a, so a will be from 7 to 35. Okay, so if this another function gx, which is given as x 2025 over x 2025 plus 1. Okay, so Okay, gx is given as x2025 over 1 plus x2025. So if we use this interval 7 comma 35, so using it we get b is equals to 0 comma 1. Okay, b is close bracket and 1 is open bracket. Okay, so 0 comma 1 will be interval for this b. So this s will be equals to 0 comma 1 and 7 comma 35. So it will be 0, 1 will be open bracket. It means 7, 8, 9 up to 35. Okay, so the number of elements will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to 35. It means number of elements will be 30 here. Okay, so our answer is option B, n equals to 30. Now question number 17. Let A, B, C be 3 points in xy plane whose positive vector are given by root 3 iota cap plus j cap, comma iota cap plus root 3 j cap and A iota cap plus 1 minus A j cap respectively with respect to origin. If the distance of the point C from the line bisecting the angle between the vectors OA and OB is 9 by root 2, then the sum of all possible values of A is, okay, OA and OB na. So equation of line in the interval bisector of OA and OB will be internal bisector na, so it will be root 3 plus 1 iota cap, okay, plus root 3 and plus 1 j cap. Okay, so the line will be here y equals to x. This implies that x minus y equals to 0. So d will be equals to this a minus 1 minus a over under root of this a square plus 1 minus a whole square. Okay, so it will be 9 over root 2. Okay, so this 2a minus 1 whole square will be equals to 9 9s are 81 over 2. This a square plus 1 minus a whole square. So solving it we get, taking 2 here, 4a square plus b square minus 2ab means 4a. So it will be 81a square plus 81a square minus 162a and minus of 81. So solving it we get 162a square, okay, minus 162a plus of 81 minus of 8a square plus of 8a minus of 2 will be equals to 0. So again solving it we get 154a square minus 154a plus of 79 will be equals to 0. And we know that sum of values will be equals to this minus of b over this. So it will be 1. So our answer is 1 here, means option C is the correct answer. Now question 18. Let f be real valued continuous function defined on the positive real axis such that gx is given by this limit 0 to x t f t dt, and if g x cube equals to x6 plus x7, then the value of sigma r equals to 1 to 15 f r cube is, okay, so we are given with this gx equals to this limit from integration from 0 to x t f t dt, okay, and this g x cube is given as this x6 plus x7. Okay, so g x cube is given as x6 plus x7. So when we integrate it, so we get this double integrated. So when we double integrate it, we get gx is equals to x square plus x 7 by 3. Okay, so now if we differentiate it, we get g dash x will be equals to 2x plus 7 by 3 x 4 by 3. Okay, so fx will be equals to g dash x over x. Okay, so fx will be equals to g dash x over x means 2 plus 7 by 3 x power 1 by 3. Okay, so we have to find fr cube. Okay, so fr cube will be equals to 2 plus 7 by 3 r. Okay, so this sigma r equals to 1 to 15 means sigma r equals to 1 to 15. This fr cube means 2 plus 7 by 3 r. So it will be 2 into 15 plus this 7 by 3. This will be 15 into 16 over 2. So solving it, we get 30 plus 3 5s are 15, 2 8s are 16. So it will be 35 into 8, and solving it, we get 310. So our answer is 310, means option B is the correct answer. Now next question 19. For positive integers n, if 4n equals to this much, n square plus 5n plus 6, and this Sn equals to sigma k equals to 1 to n 1 over ak, then the value of this is, okay. So we know that Sn is equals to sigma k equals to 1 to n 4 over k square plus 5k plus 6. So it will be equals to sigma k equals to 1 to n 4 over this will be k plus 2 and will be k plus 3. So it will be equals to 4 sigma k equals to 1 to n. Now this 1 over k plus 2, k plus 3 can be written as 1 over k plus 2 minus 1 over k plus 3. Okay, so when we solve it, we get 4, and taking the limit from k equals to 1 to n, so we get 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. So it will be 4, and if we take k equals to 2, then it will be 1 over 2 minus 1 over 5. Okay, so it will be equals to 1 over n plus 2 minus 1 over n plus 3. So we can write Sn is equals to 4. This will be 1 over 3 minus 1 over n plus 3. If here we take n equals to 1, then S, we have to find the value of S. 507 S2025 means S2025 we have to find. S2025 will be equals to 4 1 over 3 minus 2025 plus 3 means 2028. So it will be equals to 4 2028. So it will be 676 minus 1. So it will be 4 into 675 over 2028. Okay. Now 507 into this. So 507 into this S2025. So it will be equals to this 507 into 4 into 675 over 2028. So 507 into 4 this both will cancel out, so it will be 675. So our answer is 675, means option C is the correct answer. Now the next question is 21. The interior angles of a polygon with n sides are in arithmetic progression with common difference 6 degree. Okay. If the largest interior angle of the polygon is 219 degree, then the value of n is, okay. So we are given a polygon with n number of sides, and these are in arithmetic progression with a common difference of 6. So if these are in arithmetic progression, then the equation will be n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1, 6, and it will be equals to n minus 2, 180 degree. Okay. And it is saying that if the largest interior angle of polygon is 219, largest interior angle means it is saying a plus n minus 1 into 6 degree. Since it is having a common difference of 6 degree, it is equals to 219. Okay. So first of all, solve this. So it will be a plus 6n minus 6 equals to 219. So it will be a plus 6n will be equals to 219 plus 6 means 225. So from here, a will be equals to 225 minus 6n. Okay. Let us say it is equation number 1. Now we'll solve it. So from here, this will be 2an plus n minus 1, 6 will be equals to this 2n minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay. So 2an means put the value of a from here. So 225 minus 6n into n plus this will be 6n square minus 6n. It will be 180 into 2n means 360n minus 180 into 4. So it will be 720. So solving it, we get 450n minus 12n square plus 6n square minus of 6n will be equals to 360n minus of 720. Okay. Now 450n minus 6n. So it will be 444n minus of 6n square, and it will be 360n minus 720. So if we multiply both sides with minus, so it will be 6n square minus 444n. It will be minus of 360n, and it will be plus of 720. Okay. So 6n square minus 824 and minus 720 will be equals to 0. Now taking 6 common, so it will be n square minus 14 and minus 120 will be equals to 0. So when we factorize it, we get n square minus 20n plus 6n minus 120 will be equals to 0. So taking n common, n minus 20 plus 6 n minus 20 will be equals to 0. So its factors will be n equals to 20 and n equals to minus 6. Now, since we have to find the value of n here, so largest interior angle of the, so value of n. So n cannot be negative here. So the value of n is 20. So our answer is n equals to 20 here. Okay. Now question number 22. If fx is given by this, then limit x tends to 0, ex minus efx over this x minus fx is equals to. Okay. So we are given with fx is equals to limit x tends to, sorry, n tends to infinity and sigma r tends to n. 10 x over 2 power r plus 1 plus 10 cube x over 2 r plus 1 divided by 1 minus 10 square x by 2. Okay. Here it is not complete. It should be 2r plus 1. Okay. So x by 2 r plus 1. Okay. So now, since the limit is from n tends to infinity and sigma r equals to 0 to n. So if we talk about the limit x, so if we take limit x tends to infinity and this function, so it will become for x tends to infinity 10x over 2r plus 1, x tends to infinity and this, so it will become 10 x over 2 r plus 1 over 1 minus 10 square, that means cos x over 2 r. Okay, so it will be equals to limit x tends to infinity and 10 will be sine over cos. So it will be sine x over 2 r plus 1 over cos x over 2 r plus 1 into this cos x over 2 r. Okay. So this will be equals to limit x tends to infinity x over 2 r plus 1. We can write it as sine x over 2 r minus x over 2 r plus 1 over this cos x over 2 r plus 1 into cos x over 2 r. Okay. Now, this can be equals to, this is sine x over 2r minus sine x over 2r plus 1. So, and this is cos into this cos. Now, so, okay, so it can be written as limit x tends to infinity. This can be written as tan x over 2r minus tan x over 2r plus 1. Okay. And we have to find limit x tends to 0 ex minus efx na over x minus fx. So okay, and we here given as n tends to infinity and r equals to 0. So if we apply here n tends to infinity and sigma r equals, this is n tends to infinity and sigma r equals to 0 to n. So we can write it as 10 x over 2r, okay, minus 10 x over 2 r plus 1. And so if n tends to infinity here and r equals to 0 to n, so it will be eventually equals to 10x. Okay. Now, limit x tends to 0 ex minus efx. So if we solve this, limit x tends to 0 ex minus efx over x minus fx, so it will be equals to limit x tends to 0 ex minus efx, and here fx is 10x, so it will be ex minus e of 10x over this x minus 10x. Okay. Now this will be equals to limit x tends to 0. Now taking e 10x common, So if we take e 10x common, so e of 10x, sorry, e 10x, okay. So it will be ex minus 10x, ex minus of 10x minus 1, okay, over x minus 10x, x minus 10x, okay. Now, when we solve it, so we have limit x tends to 0. We have taken 10x here common, and we are left with ex minus 10x and minus of 1 divided by x minus 10x, okay. Now, if limit given as x tends to 0, so if we apply this limit here, so limit x tends to 0, let us divide this limit into two parts. So it will be limit x tends to 0. So e x minus 10x minus 1 over x minus 10x. So using the limit, we get limit at e 10x means e 10 0. So it will be 1 into this ex minus 10x. So it will become limit x tends to 0. It will be ex minus 1 here, and it will be x minus 10x na. So it will be minus 1 over x minus 10x. 10 0 will be 1 here na. So our answer is 1 limit x tends to 0 ex. So we have wait a minute, we have ex minus 10 0. E0 is 1 eventually na. So ex, okay, sorry, ex minus 10x minus 1 over x minus 10x and limit. So this whole term will become 1, not like this. This whole term will become 1 since this ex minus 1 over x is 1 na, when limit x tends to 0. So this whole term will become 1. So our answer is 1 into 1 means 1. So it will be equals to 1 only. So this term will be equals to 1 here. Now the next question is 23. If y equals to yx is a solution of the differential equation. Okay, we are given this differential equation and it is equals to pi square minus 8 over 4. Then y square 0 is equals to. Okay, so this under root 4 minus x square dy over dx is this. So we can write this equation as dy over dx plus sine inverse x by 2 over under root 4 minus x square y is equals to sine inverse x by 2 whole cube over under root of 4 minus x square. Okay. So when we now this solution of this equation will be y into integrating factor na. So this will be sine inverse x over 2 over 2 whole square. It will be equals to integration of sine inverse x by 2 whole cube over 4 minus x square. Again e to the power sine inverse x by 2 whole square over 2 into dx. Okay. So from here, y will be equals to sine inverse x by 2 whole square minus 2 plus c into e to the power minus of sine inverse x over 2 whole square over 2. Okay. So, y2 here will be equals to pi square over 4 minus 2. This implies that c is equals to 0. Okay. And we have to find the value of y square 0. So first of all, y0 will be equals to, this will be sine inverse 0 whole square minus 2. So y0 will be equals to minus of 2. So y0 square na, y square 0. So y square 0 will be equals to minus 2 whole square. It means 4. So our answer is 4 here. So question number 25, the number of natural numbers between 212 and 999 such that the sum of their digits is 15 is. Okay. So if we solve it like having x, y and z combination. Okay. So when x equals to 2, it means y plus z is equals to 13. Okay. So the combinations will be like 4, 9, 5, 8, 6, 7, 7, 6, 8, 5, and 9, 4. So the possible combinations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number of waves. Okay. And when let us say x equals to 3, so at that time y plus z equals to 12. So the number of waves will be 3, 9, 4, 8, and like this up to 9, 3. So number of waves will be 7. Okay. So when x is equals to 4, then at that time y plus z is equals to 11. So at that time, similarly, the number of ways will be like for y plus z 11. So the number of ways will be like 2, 9, 3, 8, and similarly up to 9, 2. So there will be 9 ways. Okay. So for similarly, let x equals to 5. So at that time, y plus z will be 10. Okay, so there will be like 1, 9, like 2, 8, up to 9, 1. So the number of ways will be 10 here. Okay. And when x equals to 6, so at that time y plus z equals to 9. So number of ways will be 0, 9, 1, 8, up to 9, 0. So there will be 9 ways. Okay. And for let x equals to 7. So at that time y plus z equals to 8. So it will be y plus z equals to 8 means 0, 8, 2, 6, 1, 7. Okay. Up to 8, 0. So like this, there are 9 possible ways. And when x equals to 8, at the time y plus z equals to 7. So there will be 0, 7, 1, 6, and up to 7, 0. So it means there are 8 possible ways. Okay. So when let x equals to 9, so at that time y plus z is equals to 6. So number of possible ways will be 0, 6, 1, 5 up to 6, 0. Means 7 possible ways. Okay. So the total number of ways will be this 6 plus 7. It will be this 6 plus 7 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 9, 6, 7, 9, 10, 9, 9, 8, 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7. Okay. So there will be 9 to the 9 to the 18, 9 to the 27 plus 7 to the 14 plus 6 and 8, 14 plus 10. So it means the number of ways will be 27 plus 14 plus 14. So it will be 4, 4, 8 and 7, 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6. Means 60. Wait a minute. 4, 4, 8, 8 and 7. It will be 14, 14, 27 and 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 65 ways. Okay. So our answer is total number of ways be 65. Okay.